touch your lips, you know?
Wow.
Hi! What's up, everybody? Welcome to Characters Welcome. I am Eric, and over here is...
I'm Ann Hogan.
Ann Hogan. What a dream, Ann. Thank you so much for co-hosting with me today. Love your work. Yeah, prayers up. We're both drinking a little brewski. I'm having half of a beer because I'm old, and that's what you do when you're old.
I'm also old, so also half. Cheers.
Good for you. Cheers. What's new with you, Ann? What's going on? What's the haps?
I don't know. I feel like I bought some new plants.
This is crazy because you said that earlier. You almost posted an Instagram story about blah, blah, blah hero. I am doing a character where hero is in the name of the title. Our lives are intertwined right now because I also just got a bunch of plants.
Did you really?
Yeah. Is yours close enough? Can we show it off?
Not. It's I just put it in the bedroom to get some better air filtration going on.
Oh, is that how that works? What do they eat?
You.
Plants?
Like your carbon dioxide.
Oh, okay. Good.
It's like an air purifier.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Well, let me show you what I got. There's an office building that was like 4 blocks away. Yeah, hell yeah. Also, New York City, the most beautiful city in the world. Wow. Let's not look at this thing that is dead.
That's dead.
It's dead. That is dead. Let's forget that. I went to an office building that was shutting down about 4 blocks away from me, and they were like, we're getting rid of plants. I didn't see what the plants looked like. I was like, I'm going to come and get the plants. And what ended up being, I don't know if you can see, but it's an enormous ass. It's taller, way taller than me. It's like 7 feet tall or something like that.
So fun.
It's huge.
That's amazing.
I don't know anything about it. Do you know much about plants?
I mean, not really. I feel like I feel them out. I see what's happening. I realize that I was overwatering for a very long time.
That's because you have so much love to give, Ann.
Bless.
Too much. You're smothering things.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Can I love that away, please? Are you like a plant? Are you regularly a plant head, or is this new to you?
I'm getting into. I feel like I do have a plant that is really close, but I was like, she's old and she's not doing well, but she's lovely.
She's fine.
Yeah, she's great. I have no light over here. Your apartment was cute when you did this. Mine's just
apartment's great. Come on.
I work at. And then this guy, I found somebody at a bar gave it to me in a shot glass, and it was free to a good home.
What?
And she grew just in water.
Let that be a lesson to you. Always take drinks from strangers. Always.
I didn't drink it.
Yeah.
Walk home with the shot glass.
Just walked home with the shot glass. That's amazing. That thing grew. Look at that.
She's big. Yeah. I love her.
She is big. That's huge. Speaking of big, folks, we have a big ass show for you today. If you are watching here, look, Muhammad is watching from Egypt. Thank you so much. You love the way that we're so chatty. It's true. We are chatty. Stick around, man, because you're about to see the best goddamn character show in Brooklyn, no New York, no the United States, no the world, but mostly in Brooklyn. Mostly in Brooklyn, I would say. Are you in Brooklyn, Ann?
I'm in Brooklyn.
You're in Brooklyn. I'm in Brooklyn. Everyone's in Brooklyn. We have brought the best and the brightest to perform a character show for you. And if you don't know what characters are, they're like stand-up, but bad. Right? Yes, exactly.
Okay. You're the boss.
I can say whatever I fucking want, you know? Characters are so much fun. We're going to introduce you a whole bunch of them. We're going to bring in a bunch of friends. They're going to do some freaking laughs for you. Yeah, sound off in the chat with where you're from. Nicole from Montana. Thank you so much. Welcome.
Oh, big sky.
From Montana.
Love
Eric is experimenting with the blurred background. It's true. I just got a new computer and I am I'm living large. I'm finding out all kinds of fun things that this bad boy can do. Fans of the show will know that I used to sit my computer on top of a bag of frozen vegetables before every show. Now I don't have to do that. Because it's a brand new computer.
Yeah, okay.
Stevie currently behind me. I don't doubt that at all. Don't doubt that. Stevie, fan of the show, brings cookies to our shows. Stevie, thank you so much for being here. We love to see that. And what do you say we introduce our first guest? What do you think?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Well, are you a Survivor fan?
long story, but I haven't watched recently. But it's on my to-do list.
Was there a falling out of sorts?
I'm just old, and I watched it a long time ago, and now there's like this resurgence, and I'm like, oh crap, I want to get back into it. I haven't watched since like Tom the fireman and like Ian, that kid that went to Penn State.
I don't know either of those.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I don't know what that means. I stopped watching when there was a season where somebody fell into a fire. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I mean, it sounds intense. Pretty intense. I don't know.
It's too much for me. I couldn't watch it anymore after that. I was watching it during like the when that and like Ruben Studdard was on American Idol and Clay. I was watching Survivor. That might be a while ago, huh?
I think my friend has a sword that's signed by Ruben Studdard, and that's not okay.
Ruben Studdard, historically quite the swordsmith. You don't want to get in a sword fight with Ruben Studdard.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a music guy. I think he like met him at a show once and got a sword.
And got a sword.
If you're watching, sound off.
Sound off. You were not going to guess the character, Mohammed, because we were about to say it. Please welcome to the Rectangles a person auditioning to be on the next season of Survivor. Yeah!
Hi, I'm Jason Hopner, and this is my audition tape for the next season of Survivor. I'll make a great show because as far as I got shelter-wise, but boy, did I have sex with a lot of little holes in the sand. Morning, noon, and night. In the 7 years I was on the island, you could find your boy prone on the sand in pursuit of a sandy nut, which happened to be how my rescuers found me. I know their hearts were in the right place, but they had no reason to deny me one last farewell round of sandhole sex. But alas, they brought me back to civilization, which is where I now reside. Let's just say homeboys banned from every beach and golf course in the surrounding area. I think I'd be a great contestant on the show because I've heard it happens in places that are likely to have holes. I look forward to hearing from you, and I await by the phone. Jason Hopner, 6'1", not willing to shave.
Oh my God. Yes, Nick. So good. Holy shit. Nick Mestead, everybody. Nick, apparently there was a little bit of skipping on the video.
Okay.
Could you just now, as Nick, just tell everybody what you, Nick, wrote? This piece that you really believe in. Could you just give people a recap if anybody missed it?
Of course, yeah. So the bit is the recap of it is that it was a man auditioning for the next season of Survivor, having actually just been rescued from being stranded on a desert island recently, and what makes him
there's more, right?
And there was more to that.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just like straight up like read the jokes, or
just tell us what the other thing is that you the adult man wrote about?
Yeah. So, and what this man believes that makes him eligible and a great contestant for Survivor is that he became really proficient in making little holes in the sand and having sex with those little holes. It's really an obsession of his, and in fact, to the point of he didn't want to be rescued. So he's looking to get back to a place where he can just make little holes in the sand and go to town.
Go to town.
On those little sand holes. Yeah.
I feel like Eric is just making you repeat this, just like because he wants to hear it like slower. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm at your mercy.
Now, I might have missed it because I might have skipped a little bit. If there was hypothetically a guy that wanted to try this, like how would they safely keep their penis from getting literally raw dogged?
Yeah, right. Well, and crustaceans are something to watch out for as well in this sort of hobby.
Cool. I'm just writing down something completely different right now.
Sure. I would just say, I mean, hypothetically speaking, yeah, you want to make sure that the sand is wet.
And you said you mean the general you.
Proverbial for sure. Yeah. You're a very fast and demonstrative typer.
Yeah, when I get excited about something, which I am excited about, something
else
different.
That's cool. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear what you're excited about that's separate from this at a later date.
Let me tell you, when I was in middle school, I've told this story before on chat. I've told this story before, so chat, you may remember it. In middle school, we had this buddy named Zane. I'm not gonna say his last name, but it was Roberts, Zane Roberts.
Right.
He came to middle school one day after a weekend, and he asked us like how our weekend was, but you could tell he wanted to talk about what happened to him.
Of course.
He told us that he had sex with his bed, and we were like, what?
Sorry, how old again?
This is middle school, so like 13, I think.
Right.
He had sex with the space between the box spring and the mattress by filling a Ziploc bag up with, I think, yogurt.
I'm upset.
I'm upset because I can hear this. I can hear this.
He gave it a name. He gave the whole thing a name. Do either of you want to guess what he called it?
And it's more than sex with my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like the act, he like named the act, or he named the yogurt bag.
I guess he named the act, but yeah, he named kind of the whole contraption. He named the entire contraption.
Cultured.
Good.
All I can think of is him saying his sleep number is 69.
That's good too, though. That is good.
Yeah, that's
he called it bed wife.
That sounds like a religious thing.
Zane. Oh,
horrible,
Zane.
Right? Horrible. And the other middle school kids said, we're never gonna go home and try that tonight.
I would love to see like just like an update from Zane on Facebook, and it's him being married to his mattress and box spring.
Both of them. He's poly now. Yeah. Really good for him. That's really nice.
It's progressive in like 4 different ways.
Yeah, it's great. Nick, have you gotten an upgrade to this room since last time we saw you? Is that TV new?
The TV is new. The last time I was on, I was actually in my kitchen. So same apartment, but I was in a much less descript surrounding. So this is my bedroom. This is where I watched. I'll stream shows and movies on here to watch sometimes.
Wow.
And then that's the window that sunshine will come through if depending on the weather.
Wow.
But I also, just real quick, I wanted to kind of confide or join in with the plant conversation.
Look at that horrible sad.
This philodendron was something.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, well, it was. It's arguable what it is now, but I took great pride in it. It was flourishing at this time last year, and didn't change anything. I water it regularly, same amount of sun, which is a lot, and it just started wilting, and kind of makes me sad.
But wait, you could take a clipping of that,
yes,
stick it in some water, and I feel like it'll grow a new life.
Okay, you're the second person in 2 weeks to recommend this, so that is the sign that's the move to do.
You're just gonna give up on that one?
Honestly, it's the type of thing where it struck me when you walked past the wilting plant behind you. I recognized a piece of myself a little bit, or maybe I projected it, where I was like, there is a thing where it's like, I don't want to think about this thing, and I'm not going to throw it away either, because that's sad and makes me like. Mm-hmm. So there is this like sort of like in between, like, well, I'm not going to think about this too hard, but I do need to face the music here at some point. And
look, I've been in relationships like that lasted years.
Okay, I mean, I'm seeing a plant therapist right now, and we're making progress.
Good for you. Good for you.
Clip it.
Yeah,
clip
it.
Clip it.
Nick, do you have anything you want to plug or promote? You got any shows coming up?
I am doing a character show on April 15th, a Friday, at Brooklyn Comedy Collective.
Huge.
And it's at 8:30. It's going to be a great lineup. I'm hosting it. It's a great lineup of character performers. It's character specific. So it's just in Brooklyn at Iris. But if you look at Brooklyn Comedy Collective, you'll find information on it. But looking forward to it.
Hell yeah, that's amazing, Nick. That's so good. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you both so much for having me.
Man. Don't go to any playgrounds with a bit like that. Like, no sandboxes for you. Okay.
You just gave me there's a joke pitch in there of like the pebbles in playgrounds that I'm gonna mess around with this. That's a new line. That's good.
Crabs too. Just saying, it's a big
crabs.
Crabs is good.
Crabs is good. Absolutely.
All right, get the fuck out of here.
All right, bye. Thank you so much.
Pervert, little freaky sand sexer.
That was
gross.
Ugh.
Gross.
So gross.
So gross. I mean, come on, we were all youth, right? We all did weird shit like that, right?
We all got in the sand. We all
got in the sand. We bedwifed. We sat on the corner of things, right? Come on. Come on. Folks, if you want to support the performers tonight and you want to support us and want to see us every single week talking about weird sex stuff we did in middle school, you can tip us on Venmo. Can you believe that? At Characters Welcome, we have a business account. Head on over to the business account because, yes, we have also sold out completely, all right? We are corporate shills. We are company folks, and we need your money. Hell yeah. You know what? Sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes people get mad at folks that sell out, and guess what? I don't get mad at them. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think you got to make money if you're going to make money. Do you know what I mean?
Make money so you can have space to make the create, right?
It's true. I think actors do that a lot too. You see a lot of actors' careers that are like one for them and one for you, you know?
Yeah.
Hell, I'd love to do one for them sometime. That'd be nice.
That'd be real nice.
That'd be nice to book something. But in the meantime, Venmo us at Characters Welcome. Okay, folks? What a dream. And I think we should introduce our next character.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm ready for that. I'm just gonna turn my computer over here for no reason.
Yeah, okay. That feels like legit. I feel like I'm just gonna like bring a little friend on because I feel like they match. And I'm very, very excited about this next character. This is somebody who I like a lot. It's the hero of your friend group.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her.
Behold! My friend group, a lost flock of besties ready for a fun night out, but unsure of what the plan is. Once again, I am here to save the day, whether you like it or not. For I am Poseidon, king of the friend group that can't make up their goddamn mind. I am ruler of the 7 brunch spots, ruler of the Ubers, defeater of the Dreadlord.
This place looks pretty crowded. What do you guys think, huh?
Quake before my awesome powers of compromise.
We're going to try that fun French bistro down the block. Is that cool with everybody? Okay, cool. Awesome. Folks, let's boogie.
Victory! I come from a long line of great deciders, all total alphas of their friend group. For it is written in the great book of when to meet that every set of gal pals and dude crews must have a decided. Just like they each have a flaky Katie, a sad Matthew, and
excuse me, ma'am, in the black, what's your name?
Anne?
It's Anne? Okay, thank you, Anne.
And an Anne who no one invited but still showed up. Each served their purpose, but without me, all would be lost. Or worse, would be playing it by ear, or fate worse than death. I am not here to speak test. I am here to carefully craft the perfect day in a way that leaves everyone completely sort of happy-ish. And with my buddy's hesitant blessings, I wield my mighty trident of critical thinking with its 3 prongs of a fun night out, contingency plans, Yelp reviews, stabbing people. Also, this side is a selfie stick, cause yeah, we gonna take some pictures. Such is the nature of the sighted.
Sometimes someone might not get what they want. And this is the cross that I must bear. Honestly, sometimes I feel less like a Poseidon and more like my brother, Noptune, king of the wet blankets. It's lonely. Heavy is the head that wears the choosy crown. I guess that's why it's called an itinerary, not a we-tinerary. Also, I know y'all have a group text about me, okay? And I know that Sad Matthew sent some spicy stuff in there. Didn't know you had it in you, Sad Matthew. Just remember, I wouldn't have to be so bossy if y'all had your shit together. I'm not a bad person. I just work for bad people. Now let's get the check, and everyone can Venmo me, and I'll take a small loss, as I always do, because I am deciding, and I am your hero. And if you're watching this and you don't know who your friend group's deciding is, bitch, it's you. Wow. There we go. There we go. Are you your friend group's deciding, Anne?
I feel, first of all, wait, I can't handle this. This costume is so good.
Should I keep it on, or because I'm kind of feeling myself right now?
During like bedwife time, you should keep that on. I feel like that.
This is, hopefully I bedwife with this on and have a heart attack and die. And this is how the cops find me.
How we find you. Yeah. Oh man, that was very, very funny, Eric. Come on, deciding. I feel like I'm both. I feel like I'm the like play it by ear because I'm a little bit of a nightmare, but I also like to get stuff together.
Yeah.
Venmo girl.
Okay, so you're a little bit of a hybrid. Are you the Venmo I'm the Venmo person for sure. I'm like, I'm putting the card down. We're not going to talk about this. You're just going to Venmo me. I'd much rather do that. So I'm the take a loss guy in that sense.
Yeah. I feel like at a restaurant or a bar, I'm definitely like, let's wrap this up. Let's just keep it going.
Let's just keep it going. But I'm definitely not the plan guy. And you know what? I have respect for them. They get a bad rap. It's like, this person again, like sending the text, sending the updates, requesting for the this and that. But look, we need a deciding.
That's
what I'm trying to say.
We love a deciding. Like, it's like, yes, it feels like it's very easy to be like, oh, like deciding's bossy. I'm like, oh, it's like always what you want. But like, I'm like, yes, let me show up. You made a plan and I get to show up. We love it.
So everybody, chat, text your friend groups deciding right now. Tell them you're sorry, Tell them you're thinking about them. Tell them thank you. And stop with that group chat that they're not in, because they know about it and it's fucked up. It's not okay. All right? It's simply not okay.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up. All right, I have to take this off right now.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine. Wow, the wig reveals are really, I love it.
Pretty nice, right? Also, I love this. I am obsessed with this bad boy.
I mean, this is a look. I feel like we need to screenshot this very, very much. I mean,
pretty nice, right? Hello, it's me, local town pervert.
Coming up with a new character right here on the spot.
Wow, new character, local town pervert. What do you think, folks? What a person!
Brilliant.
What a fella.
Really good.
I'm putting my freaking shirt on.
Do it. That beard is impressive, though.
It's nice. You know what? That's the Hobbit collection. So I did not pay a pretty penny for this, but I feel like I'm getting my money's worth out of it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It really is.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that looks good, Ann. Get that shit going. I wish. If only. I wish that could be me. Are you a wig user? Are you a wig person?
Not as much. I have a lot of hair, and so it's like sometimes you just like do it in different ways. Like I'll definitely like do the hair or like wear something on top. But if I wear a wig, it's like the wig cap has to be on. Like I can't it'll pop off.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. I'm not a wig person. I don't like them. Historically, no.
Yeah, I mean, most of my characters do not wear wigs.
Good for you.
Really a Garner impression that needed a
you have to
curly wig, and that was like, we need that.
We got it.
We need that, but that's it. Everybody else, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm excited to see what wigless abomination you bring to us later tonight.
All right, we'll
stick around, folks. Stick around. I have a wig behind my bookshelf. It fell 3 years ago. Don't get that wig. Don't get that wig. That wig belongs to the bookcase now. Yeah. That's it. I have a full ass knife behind my oven that it's gonna die there.
I feel like I have a confession to make. At one point in my life, I didn't know that you could move the oven.
Did you think
apartment? Like, and I feel like a disgusting troll because like one time, like a guy came to like fix it. It was broken, whatever. And he pulls it out and there's like knives, like sandwiches, like little people, like whatever. It's gross. It's so gross. And I like did not know. I was mortified that like you can
horrible.
and clean behind it. You can do that. Anyway,
It's horrible.
It was rough.
It's rough. Sarah has a really good story where she got somebody to like clean her apartment. She hired someone to help clean her apartment one time, and she was in her bedroom with the door shut, like doing whatever, like as you do, feeling like a piece of shit that she hired someone to clean her apartment. And she heard the oven being moved, and then she heard silence, and then she heard, "Oh no." She like stayed quiet, and she heard someone go, "This is too much."
Did the person know that Sarah was home?
Yeah, I think so. But like probably didn't know that she could hear her go, "This is too much." It's so sad.
Are you expecting me? What am I supposed to do with
What am I supposed to do with this? Horrible.
I am better than this. Forget it.
Oh, so bad. I feel so bad too whenever I do that. But you know what? Forget about that. Speaking of apartments, though, I don't know if you've when was the most recently you were on a real estate hunt? Have you been in your apartment for a while?
4 years ago to the day.
To the day. Congratulations.
It wasn't to the day. I just thought it sounded good.
Well, we'll still get some confetti. We'll get a little bit of confetti. Jorge, cut that confetti rightly. Good. Well, thank God you haven't had to deal with this person, but let us welcome to the rectangle a vagina's real estate agent. Yeah.
Jeff? Hi, I'm the real estate agent giving you your tour today. Let's go inside. Now, it's a bit of a squeeze getting in, but I promise you it's worth it. Okay. This is Mara's vagina. As you can see, it's studio living, so it's a bit of a tight fit. But between you and me, we're getting the IUD removed next week, which will really open up the place. And before you ask, this isn't water damage. The walls are always this damp. As we say in the business, the wetter, the better. Now, there are 2 front entrances, one there and there. Well, that one's more of a doorbell, really. And you know, some past tenants have said that it's been hard to find, but something tells me you'll do all right, Jeff. In fact, why don't you go ahead and give it a ring right now? No, seriously, go on. It's fun. We like it. No? Okay, that's fine. I'll just take note of that. While we're on the subject, please keep in mind that we never use the back door, okay? The back door is an off-limit zone. We are a door establishment only. And never try to use the back door and say that it was on accident or you just slipped, okay? Because we'll know. You notice we have a lovely seasonal bush growing out front. Don't worry, it's deciduous, so it's mostly gone by spring. But if you want it completely uprooted, you will need to pay for that yourself. It's all in the lease right here. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I thought I had cleaned all of that up. If you just give me 1 second. Yeast infection. Kept happening with the last tenant. He was a real dick. How long was your last lease? 8 months. No, that's good. That's great. You know, some people say a week, which is too short. Others say 4 years, which is like, whoa, we are not your rebound crash pad. By the way, we will need some references. So if there are any other vaginas that you've been in the past year, just let us know. We need to make sure you're able to fulfill your monthly orgasm quota. Now here's the lease. Oh, and by the way, I saw that you put your mom down as your emergency contact. We might want to change that. I'm not sure Diane's the first person you want here if something goes wrong. What was that? Oh, yes, it's a year-long lease. Why? Oh, that's too much commitment for you. Well, gosh, Jeff, what kind of lease were you looking for? Week to week? Well, if that's the case, why don't you just ask for a nightly rental so you can treat us like the Airbnb you seem to think we are? Gosh, what is it with you penises always looking for a quickie little place to stay? God, you want me to call Mara? You want me to call Mara? Fine, I will call Mara. But let me tell you something, bud. I've been sexually active in this business a lot longer than you have. So I think I know what my client does and does not want. Mara, hi. I have Jeff's dick here and... I'm sorry, what? Oh, you've been drinking Merlot in the bathtub for the past 6 hours, listening to Taylor Swift's 10-minute version of All Too Well on repeat? Oh, so it sounds like a short-term rental is exactly what you're looking for. No, it's fine. It's fine. It just, next time let me know, okay? I look like a real asshole over here. I said that. Okay. Bye. Jeff. Good news! I just got off the phone with Mara, and it looks like a short-term rental will work great for us. In fact, feel free to just stay for an hour, or, the, 6, 7, 8 minutes it'll take. If you just want to sign right here. Excellent. Here's your keys. You can put your cell phone out.
Yes, great, fantastic, Mara. So good.
Thank you.
That was really, really funny.
Thanks.
Yeah, very good. Did you have to buy that condom for this bit?
It actually worked out perfectly. I went thrifting and, there was just a bowl of condoms there. So I was like,
oh, okay.
But my roommate who's actually watching in the other room, he did walk into my room unannounced the other day and was just kind of walking in, and I saw him clock the condom on my desk because I had been practicing, and he didn't say anything, but I saw it.
There you go. I thought, I didn't know where you were going with I went thrifting the other day when I brought up condoms. You were looking for some vintage that's probably one thing you don't want to get vintage, right?
No. Oh my God, no.
Yeah. No. What a funny piece. So good. We have really a lot of comments ranging from some claps, some laughs, so many innuendos to someone who said, I have never seen one. So you really have the full range.
There you go.
Really, really nice.
That really was very, very fun. I just immediately the push through was I was like, mwah, 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 mwah. So it's great. So fun.
Thanks.
So you used your real name in that. Is there a Jeff? Is there a Jeff around?
There's no Jeff. I intentionally chose the name Jeff because I don't know any Jeffs.
Hell, me neither. Are Jeffs really real?
Yeah.
I don't know any Jeffs.
I don't think so.
That's good. That's really fun.
Thanks so
have you been up to? What have you been, or excuse me, how have you been? What have you been up to?
So I just moved to New York in October, so it's only been 6 months. So I am just thank you so much. Yeah, I've just been doing as much comedy as I can. Yeah, doing classes, doing open mics. This is my first Characters Welcome show. So
congratulations. Welcome to the crew.
Thanks so much.
Where did you move from?
Virginia.
Great, cool.
Yeah,
so what's the difference between Virginia's bustling comedy scene and New York's?
The one that I was in, my comedy scene in Virginia, it was just so small because there was really only one theater in Richmond. So we all knew each other super well. And I could ride my bicycle everywhere within 15 minutes. So I feel just how spread out everything is the biggest difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel you. Was there a character scene there, or was it just?
No. I actually just got into this through a class I took a few years ago. Yeah.
Be careful. It'll take everything from you.
Yeah, it's fun though.
It really is fun, but that's great. That's amazing. Just moved to the city. Where are you? Are you in Brooklyn?
I'm in Harlem.
Harlem. Wow.
I'm a non-Brooklyner in this group.
Yeah. Interesting. Did you bring your bike?
I did, but I've only ridden it twice because I'm on a 5th floor walk up and it is such a pain to bring up the stairs. So I just and also I gave up on trying to do that in the winter.
Yeah.
There's just no hope.
No. Mm-hmm.
There are some hardcore fucking freaks in this city that do it.
Well, I see those people on bikes that have the giant gloves on their handlebars.
Mm-hmm.
That's genius. That's the smartest invention I've ever seen.
It's pretty cool. Oven mitts for your bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I feel you though. I'm not that kind of person. I did buy an electric scooter though recently, like a little guy.
So cute. Is
turns
it
out
one you can fold in half?
it is one you can fold in half, and it turns out I'm not that guy either. It goes way too fast. It's scary. I can't do it. So if anyone wants a $1,000 electric scooter, let me know. Chat. Mara, do you have anything going on? Do you have any anything?
Not at the moment, but I post a bunch of sketches on Instagram, which I think, it's right there. So if you want to follow, feel free.
That's awesome. That piece was so good. I'm looking forward to seeing what else you bring. And welcome to New York.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me, guys.
Great. Awesome. See ya.
Awesome. Bye.
Very good. What a fun piece.
So good. So tight.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. I didn't even mean that. It just slipped out.
What?
This is like not yet. This is not me. What's happening? I don't know.
Yeah, that's so weird. If I had to describe that piece, I would say it was throbbing and veiny, like a penis. Did I do that right?
Yeah, that's very like right. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because it could go both ways, right?
Either way.
Good. Really, really good. Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow. And I don't know if you knew this, but there's a Characters Welcome show coming up.
Oh yeah.
Pretty damn soon. I think we have a link to that, Jorge. And hey, would you mind posting that in the chat? It is you posted not it. There it is, folks. On April the 10th at Under St. Mark's, we have a brand new show. Under St. Mark's, historically, cold in the winter, hot in the summer. You're gonna want to come to this show. This is going to be one of the rare shows where the temperature is right for comedy.
Perfect date. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you like Under St. Mark's, Anne?
I do. I feel like it's like I did a show there the other night. Andrew Barlow had a show there the other night. He's so fun. And it was like just like it's always like gritty and like fun, but it's like nice enough. It's like it's got good energy. It's got pretty
nice enough, good energy.
Like in a good way, like you're not afraid to break it kind of way. Experimental and like fun and like it's exciting. I like it.
That's like how somebody would describe a car that like doesn't actually work that they're trying to sell. It's like fun, and it's like you get in there and you gotta be a little rough with it, you know.
Just making your own, you know what I mean? Like you gotta, but it is. But it's yours.
It's like you're trying to get rid of a dog that bites. And you're like, he likes a rough house. He's a good. It's cool.
A wrestling guy.
Stevie, you might be able to make the next show. That would be amazing if you could come. I understand if you cannot, but gosh dang it, we'd love to have you again. And greetings from Boston, Bill. Very cool. Look at those sunglasses, Bill. Good
very
Lord.
Boston. I'm very Boston.
Bill Zaddy Zarnock. Hello. Okay. Gosh, we're having so much fun, but I do think we should welcome our next guest. What do you say, Anne?
I think so. I feel like that'd be like a really good idea.
Would you say this next guest is ready to rock and roll or needs a moment? Or
she's gonna need a moment.
She's gonna need a moment. So why doesn't she take herself a moment? Yeah, that sounds good to me. Okay. Jorge, how we doing tonight, my guy? How we doing? We rocking and rolling? What's it like over there, teching on the other side? Did I catch it?
It's great. A little bit. Is there a problem, Eric?
Did I say there was a problem?
It's all on your face.
Why? What would I have a problem with? Why don't you just describe it to me like I'm a child?
This gushing granny of a Granny Smith apple.
Oh, I didn't notice that you were eating a big pile of dog shit. Look at that horrible thing. Yeah, right. You're spitting that shit out right when it's Yeah. Horrible. The return of Scooter and Apple Clash in one episode. It's true, Carly. Horrible. The only thing Jorge, you have forsaken me.
I thought we had a thing going on, but
finally I know how it feels to be Jesus. To be denied thrice. Look, I can tell in your face you do not enjoy that apple.
I'm tired of chewing because I normally cut it up with like an apple slicer. So I can have a little bite size.
The
Because
only
I am
good thing
baby.
about I will say the only good thing about a Granny Smith apple is that it's Shrek colored. If Honeycrisp
colored.
were Shrek colored, I would like them. But I don't. I can't believe you just did that. This was so
No.
unprompted. I shouldn't have brought your dumb ass onto these fucking screens.
Green light too. I've been putting this up this entire time. You see me when we were teching. That green light was there.
Is that why I was so pissed off during tech?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why I was so mad? Apple Clash 2020, the surprise winner is St. Peter's is not an Apple. St. Peter's is the basketball team that is rocking college basketball. You feel justified? Granny Smith sucks. And I know you're getting ready for your character, but do you like Granny Smith apples?
No, they're for baking only.
They're for babies.
Baby baking.
Baby baking. You look like an idiot, Jorge.
I'm sorry. I like you a lot, but that apple, I don't know.
I mean, you're not wrong. I am an idiot and baby, but like these are the superior apple in every aspect.
I can't believe that you think that apple is better. That's not even I don't think Granny Smith apple. Here's my hot take: Granny Smith apples should not even be considered apples. They should be their own fruit.
They're like a baking like thing. Like that's it. There's no.
They shouldn't be in the produce aisle. They should be in the baking aisle with the sugar and the pie crusts. Keep them away from the real fruit.
Are you anti sugar and pie crust too?
No, I like sugar and pie crust because they bring a single thing to society that is good, and Granny Smith apples bring nothing. Ugh.
No, my mouth is so moist from this. Delicious.
Oh. Yeah.
I just want to say it again. Gushing granny of an apple.
Get out of here, Jorge. I'm done with you. Get out of here. We're welcoming our next guest.
Goodbye.
Folks, please welcome to the Rectangles while I try to compose myself. Really excited for this person. I see a piece of paper that might be a cross in the background. Please welcome Mother Superior.
All right, now, sisters, if I could just have everybody's attention, please, for a moment. We'll start the meeting in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. In Jesus' name, we'll pray. All right, now, it's been brought to my attention that there's, well, I'll get straight to the point with it. The Lord likes when you only use your hands for prayer. Do you know what I'm trying to get out? What I mean to say is that he doesn't want you keep your hands are not for touching you leave yourself alone. Oh, yes, Sister Constance, I'm talking about masturbation. There you go. The Lord doesn't want you to touch yourselves with your hands. Okay? All right, is that too hard to ask for anybody? No. Sisters, look, I don't want everybody to get excited. All right? Now, I'm a cool Mother Superior, right? Yeah. So I don't want anybody to get into trouble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill you in on a few holy loopholes that we can get around this whole Satan stimulation. Right? First up, you feel it in your loins. They're burning. You just want to take a little spin around your whole heart. No, what you're going to do? You're going to pray. Right? You're going to pray your masturbation away. That's it. All right? But, as I know, that's not always going to work, now is it? Some days it'll be extra hot and heavy. You'll be out gardening with your sisters. It'll be sweaty. Maybe your blouses get a little see-through and the flowers, perhaps those buds are just looking a little extra feminine, if you know what I mean. Right? Well, you're getting hot. Satan is going through your loins and you say to yourself, I got to go back to my room. I got to go. I'll be alone. No one will see me there. Is that true? No, because the Lord always sees you. So what are you going to do? You're going to exercise, right? So you're going to exercise. You're going to get your blood pumping. That's what you're going to do. Calisthenics. And then, what's that? I bumped into the side of me desk. Oh, how silly. Right? And then you'll just pump it up, exercise it. Oh, I bumped into the side of me desk again. Well, then you're just going to bump in it, and you bump into it, and you bump, and you hump, and you bump, and you hump, and you bump, and you hump, until the devil gets right out of you. See? But the Lord isn't mad because you didn't use your hands. Right? There you go. Now, this is serious. And I need you all to listen up. There'll be some times when the devil will just grab your nether regions and it'll be flaming. It'll want to send you places where you shouldn't go. And that's when you need to call on your most trusted confidants, each other. Right? Your fellow sisters. That's what you're going to do. You're going to help each other out. Maybe find a little solace in your fellow nuns. Does that make... Do you follow in... Well, I'll just come out with it. Sister Bernadette and I, well, we've been praying together this last 13 years, have we not? And Sister Bernadette and I, when the devil gives us up and his juices are flowing in our bodies and all we can do is help ourselves from touching ourselves, but we know we can't. So we play holy water. No, we play patty fingers in each other's holy water, if you please. And we pray harder and faster than we've ever prayed before. We say, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. And give us this day our daily bread as we forgive those who trespass against us. Sister Bernadette, you're trespassing all over me. Oh my God. You don't stop, sister. And you deliver us from evil. Amen. Any questions?
Wow. Ann Hogan, everybody, bringing us that sexy nun energy. Hello. Okay. I was like, okay, so it started out with don't use your hands to masturbate with, and ended up with like
we're gonna use each other.
I love a nun. We're gonna use each other. And that is actually the official, folks, you don't have to look it up. That is the official take of the Roman Catholic Church.
It is. It's very much like they prove lesbianism in nuns. They're into it. They're here for it. As long as you don't. Yeah, no hands.
It's true. Yeah, lots of sexy characters tonight.
I know. And it was so funny when we were talking about the bedwife.
It's true. We really did. We dropped into the couch. We really had a literal bedwifing was happening. If only you would have had on a gigantic ass fake beard, it would have really completed the pieces.
I feel like her and Bernadette could get into that. Her and Sister Bernadette. Like, I feel like
some beard play.
Yeah, I thought they'd make that happen.
For sure. Talk to me about this wonderful cross that you made.
Well, I actually made it myself. I don't know if people in the chat can see, but it's paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I made it with colored pencil. So yeah.
Wow. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a regular piece of paper size, but then you pulled that bad boy back.
Yeah.
Huge.
I really wanted to get in there with Jesus.
Good.
But the head was in front of it. But what are you going to do?
And what are you going to do?
The Lord is everywhere.
The Lord is everywhere, folks. So think about that next time you bedwife, okay? Or next time you dig a little hole in the sand and go to town on Mother Earth, okay? Good Lord. Yeah. Folks, I have some good news and I have some other news. Bad news. I have bad news and other news. I fucked this up, literally, and I fuck this up every single time. This is a running gag that I do, and every single week I fuck it up.
Okay.
I have some bad news and I have some other news. That's what it should be.
Okay.
Bad news and I have other news. The bad news is that we're down to our very final character of the night.
Oh, that is sad.
That's sad.
That's very sad.
That's bad news. It's accompanied by other news, Anne. Do you know what that other news is?
I don't know, but I feel like I'm excited to find out because I think I don't know. Tell me. Do tell.
Let's throw Stevie's comment up. The other news is comedy is over, folks, for the night. No more comedy for the night. If you thought you were going to queue up an episode of something funny, that's not what's happening. There's no more comedy after this. We had laughs. We had giggles. We had yucks. We had spit takes. We had guffaws. We had titters.
Chuckle. Like there was like
chuckles.
Yeah.
We had belly laughs.
Yeah, we did.
We had doo-hoos and ho-hos aplenty.
Some howls.
We had some howls too.
Yeah.
That's it. Get them out, folks. Get them out.
Ow!
Ow! Jorge, you got one last laugh for us? Or no?
Do I have one last?
Thank you, Jorge. Jorge has one last laugh. I will also say really quickly before we bring up our next character, I did want to show, we did get back in the Apple Clash discourse, and this was a thing that was 2 years ago, just issues. It's still going on to this very day. I want to show you first an image that I sent to Justin Tyler a week ago. Can we put that up, Jorge?
Oh, you mean this one?
Wait.
Red Delicious?
No, this is... No, wait. Jorge changed the image around. That's not what the image is. How did you do that? That's not... Yeah. How did you change that?
It's the tech.
I'm the tech. I'm the tech.
That is slander because this is the image I sent to Jorge, which is what I sent to Justin. That is fake news, folks. This is fake news. And I'm sick of it.
Red Delicious kind of go in the same camp, though. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan.
Red Delicious suck. Also, tomatoes. Those kind of look like tomatoes.
Tomatoes are great.
Tomatoes suck.
How dare
tomatoes are bad. I'm sorry to
eat a good tomato.
I'm sorry to the. Oh God, here it comes. The Italian. The Italian is.
But you do because the tomatoes are great.
As soon as Anne gets mad, like look what happens to her fucking hands.
But it's true. It's because in grocery stores they give you things that have been like in a refrigerator and they're all mealy and it's like they're disgusting. But if you get like a very good like a farm-made tomato, but like not like a pretentious one, like just like a good tomato from like your grandmother's house or whatever, you got it's delicious. There's nothing better. There really isn't. I'm passionate about the tomatoes.
Like from Olive Garden.
Stop it. I'm upset with you and I know you're baiting me.
I don't like red sauce very much. I don't like red sauce.
I'm going to make you red sauce you can't refuse.
Oh, maybe we have red sauce. Anyway, I sent that image. Jorge, show the real fucking image. And then Justin Tyler, I swear to God, chat, 45 seconds later, where there's no way that he pre-planned this, sent this to me. Really nice. Really nice. That's a really good message you want to send your kids, Justin. Wow. Really nice. Violence. Notice Jorge didn't change that one to a green apple.
No, he wouldn't. He would be upset.
Didn't need to. It was perfect in every way.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Folks, let's welcome on our very last character of the night. I'm so sad, but let's do it.
Yeah.
I think I'm pronouncing this right. Is it right in chat? I think this is right. I'm so excited to welcome them out. Please welcome to the rectangles a barista at Starbucks Reserve.
Hello, come on in. Are you looking for Starbucks? Don't be alarmed. This location is now a Starbucks Reserve. I can see by your face you're thinking, this place looks like Willy Wonka had a wet dream about coffee, also steampunk. Well, it's because we're Starbucks Reserve, the 1% of coffee, located obviously in meatpacking. Here, you can sample the rarest, most extraordinary coffee we have to offer. Our entire business model is we're not regular, disgusting Starbucks. Starbucks Reserve is for connoisseurs to enjoy new complexities of taste, body, and aroma. But if you prefer regular Starbucks, there's 3 across the street. Yeah, you can go there if you're a mouth-breathing troglodyte. Don't worry, you big baby. They'll have your 64-ounce ice cream fucking sundaes. Look, it's very simple. Come into Starbucks Reserve if you're a good person. Or go across the street to regular Starbucks if you're human trash looking to dump burnt coffee on your dick. But if you go there, you'll probably think, ugh, they're playing a Jack Johnson song and I'm surrounded by Chinese tourists. Here in Starbucks Reserve, you'll think, whoa, they're playing a Jack Johnson remix and I'm surrounded by rich Chinese tourists. So come on in. Our expert baristas will coax delicious, artful expressions from rare, single-origin coffees, unlike the syphilitic pig swill you'll choke down across the street. And by the way, we are rebranding regular Starbucks. The new name will be Battery Acid Coffee Make Me Go Boom Boom in Pants. They'll be open 24 hours a day, and they'll welcome every flyover state yokel to come on in. Every wall will have 400 AC outlets because apparently their customers need to plug in their refurbished Dell Chromebooks and horse fucking dildos. Starbucks Reserve is the future. And our bathrooms, pretty much the same.
What do you do, everyone? Am I poor? I have never heard of Starbucks Reserve.
There's one in Meatpacking, and that's like their like main flagship in the city. And it's like an absurd like theme park. It's like 3 stories of coffee. And like because coffee can fill a tiny office room, they like sell a bunch of useless merch. There's like a lot of like showy, pointless coffee things just because they have to make it seem elite.
Is that a behind you? Is that
this is actually, yes, the Starbucks Reserve in Meatpacking.
That's
intense.
What it looks like inside.
That looks like when you're on like in Harry Potter, like in the bank in Gringotts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is actually, you really did hit the nail on the head. That is such a hilarious business model. If like, it's like if Apple was like, yeah, get our computers, or you can get our good computers. Yeah. That's so
and
crazy.
They kind of already do that. They're like, if you want the cheap iPhone, we got this. Because we understand Poros also
comes in like bright colors and it's plastic, or you can get this tungsten whatever. Yeah. That's such a weird. Businesses should not be allowed to get that big that they can start to out business themselves.
Yeah. Well, it's that their entire business is now like an ecosystem that has like range from poor to like 1% wealth.
Yeah. I will say you also hit the nail on the head. Starbucks is fucking awful.
Gross.
Why are we not talking about how dog shit bad?
Starbucks is great if you're in a state that has no coffee whatsoever. Then
but
you're like,
the actual beans are so bad.
It's all bad. It's all
bitter, horrible coffee.
Starbucks is like the green apples of coffee.
They really are.
In like nowhere USA, and you're like, I need coffee, and I can't have like bullshit like deli coffee. Like you're like, you will be like, oh, good Starbucks. Thank God. I'll get a cold brew and it'll be fine.
That's true.
Horrible. Fuck, Mary kill, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, deli coffee. Deli coffee at night. Nighttime deli coffee. Kill Starbucks.
Kill Starbucks.
Yeah.
Fuck Dunkin' Donuts because they have donuts sometimes. Marry fucking
deli.
Marry up that bedwife up that deli coffee. I like deli coffee.
I liked it until like a million stores were like, wouldn't you like this better coffee? And I was like, I guess I would.
Ugh. They're like different animals, right? Like I feel like deli coffee is deli coffee, and then like good coffee shop coffee is like a whole nother thing. Like they taste nothing like you want a deli coffee when you want a deli coffee, and you want like good like coffee shop coffee when you want.
You know what I miss? I miss being able to buy just an iced coffee, like not a cold brew, like a regular iced coffee that's not gonna like jack me up like a hummingbird.
Doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, they're extremely rare.
You can only have cold brews. I will say I guarantee I drink more coffee than both of you. I drink like a pot of coffee a day. I drink so much fucking coffee that I should have even an iota of a distinction of taste. All I know is Starbucks bad, everything else good. I never spend money on coffee, and I drink it all damn day. I drink deli coffee.
It's like a remake of like Animal Farm.
This is it. Yeah, 2 legs, 2 Starbucks bad, 4 Starbucks good, or whatever it is. Yeah. That's so funny.
Do you not make your own coffee at all, Eric?
Sometimes I do. Like lately I've been making my own coffee, but there's something, but it gets bad. In the morning, what I normally do is wake up, I fish $4 out of my pocket, and I go over there and I get 2 20-ounce deli coffees, stack them on top of one another, and trundle my dumb ass back. It's so good.
You should expand into like matcha or like yerba mates or whatever.
That's a supervillain's fucking oxygen. That's like a thing that sucks the life out of human
that like James Bond gets caught inside of.
I hate that thing, whatever that is. Holy shit.
Did you have a coffee there? How much did it cost?
I did not. I went into work because they have like 1 million seats. But I was inside and I was like, this place is so fucking absurd. Like there's like a gift shop inside the coffee place. You can buy like books about Starbucks shit, or like, yeah, that makes sense. Wait,
hold on a second. Is this Starbucks Reserve or is this Jeff Bezos's living room? What exactly are we looking at?
Yeah,
this is like what like a rich person who is not actually rich thinks it means to be rich.
That is Jeff Bezos's bedwife.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. The fucking gift shop. Why? Like, you want like a windbreaker that says Starbucks on it? Like, why?
No, I don't want Starbucks to exist anymore ever. That shit is so bad.
Unfortunately, they will survive you and I combined, Eric.
They literally will. They like in 150 years, our great grandchildren are gonna have to get on the Starbucks spaceship to get out of Earth, right? To continue the species.
And honestly, that's optimistic because you're assuming that the planet can sustain life and that our children will like not be like webbed like aqua people who have to like have like this like portable oxygen thing.
Also assuming that a single human being wants to have sex with me, which is crazy.
Eric, I'm sure a single human being does want to have sex with you.
Yeah. She's called Bed, and she's right there. She's called Bed, and she's a box spring and a curvy mattress.
I'm so nervous about the box spring in the team.
Box spring is very hard. I wouldn't imagine that like he could have just not did that. Were you here earlier when we were talking, Woody?
No, what's this about the box spring?
I had a friend in middle school who fucked the space between his box spring and his mattress, and he called it bedwife, and he told us that we should do it. That's how he masturbated. Did I do it? A magician never reveals his hurt penis.
You did it.
I never would talk about that. Never. Woody, do you have anything you want to plug or promote? What do you have going on?
No, I don't. I want to plug my Instagram. There it is. There's my
at
Instagram.
Woody Phil. Aren't you in some TV shows and shit like that?
I have 1.5 lines in Life and Beth, the Amy Schumer show on Hulu that just came out.
Nice.
So if you want to see me say 1.5 things, you can scour the episodes to maybe find me.
Is it funny? Do you say something funny?
It's fine. It gets a reasonable half chuckle, maybe, if you're generous.
That's it. Fine. Yeah, say the lines, Woody. Stevie demands it.
Okay. What I say is, "Hey, Beth. Hey, everyone. Beth's here. Sorry about your mom." That's what I say.
That's
really good.
Hilarious. Bye.
Yeah. Close it out, baby.
Oh, fuck. Well, Woody, always a dream to have you here. You're the best. Love you so much.
Eric, your camera is amazing. Whatever you're using, it looks.
Is it nice?
Are you using a DSLR? What the fuck?
It's a brand new 2022 MacBook Pros.
That's
camera.
why. Yes.
Yeah. I didn't get the MacBook because those Apple products suck. These Apple products
This is the reserve.
Yeah.
It looks great, dude. You look very good.
Wow. You can just tell me I'm handsome. You don't have to fucking wrap it around this like camera thing.
The camera 100% responsible. It could be any. You could put a turd in front of the camera, it would look good.
Okay. Well, that's nice. I get the note behind the note, Woody. And thank you. Thank you. Bye, Woody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And can you freaking believe it? We did it.
We did it. This was fun.
I'm so glad that you were here. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. Your character was great. Your characters are always great. You're just a good time.
So are you. Thank you so much for having me. What like a blast. This was definitely like a party, and like this was
It was fun. It was great. Jorge, I shouldn't even do this, but why don't you come on in here? You're fucking on a tight leash. You're on a tight fucking leash with your green ass dumb shit. Got more apples. Cut the stream. Cut the stream. Get us out of here.
This is exciting.
It's so good. I didn't even watch this one. It's so good. Bye.
Oh, fucking gross.